You have been told your whole life that forgiveness is the only path forward. Forgive and forget. Let it go. Holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. You have heard it all, but here is the question nobody asks. What if forgiving someone too soon actually hurts you more? What if the pressure to forgive is just another way society forces you to bury your pain? Today, I am going to tell you why forgiveness might be overrated and what you should do instead. This might go against everything you have been taught. Stick with me. We are raised on this idea that forgiveness is the high road, that good people forgive, that holding on to anger makes you the bad guy. Religious teachings push it, self-help books push it, your friends and family push it. Forgive and move on, but what if moving on does not require forgiveness at all? Here is the truth they do not tell you. Forgiveness is a gift you give when you are ready, not when someone else demands it, not when society expects it, when you are actually ready. And if you force it before you are ready, you are not healing. You are just hiding the wound and hoping it goes away on its own. Forced forgiveness creates a fake peace. You say the words, but you do not feel them. You tell yourself you have moved on, but the anger is still there, buried deep. When you forgive too fast, you rob yourself of something important. Your anger, your hurt, your right to feel what you actually feel. Those feelings exist for a reason. Anger is a signal. It tells you that something was wrong, that you were mistreated, that a line was crossed. When you kill the anger too fast, you lose the message it was trying to send. You cannot heal what you do not acknowledge. And forgiveness before acknowledgement is just denial dressed up in spiritual language. This is why so many people say they forgave someone years ago but still feel triggered when they see that person. They never actually processed the pain. They just covered it up. So what should you do instead of forcing forgiveness? You start with something simpler and harder. You let yourself feel. You give yourself permission to be angry, to be hurt, to be disappointed. You sit with those feelings without rushing to fix them. Then you build boundaries. You decide who gets access to you and who does not. Forgiveness does not mean letting someone back into your life. It never did. You can forgive someone and still never speak to them again. You can wish them well from a distance. You are not required to give them another chance to hurt you. The goal is not forgiveness. The goal is peace. And sometimes peace looks like walking away and never looking back. Sometimes peace looks like releasing the need to forgive it all. Look, I'm not saying forgiveness is always bad. When it comes naturally, when you have processed your pain and you genuinely feel ready to let go, that is beautiful. That is real healing. But that kind of forgiveness cannot be forced. It comes after the work, not instead of the work. It is the result of healing, not the shortcut to it. If you're not ready to forgive, you are not a bad person. You are not holding a grudge. You are not bitter. You are just honest about where you are. You owe the people who hurt you nothing. Not your time, not your energy, and definitely not your forgiveness before you are ready to give it. So here is my take. Forgiveness is not the only path. It is not the required path. It is one option among many, and you get to choose. Protect your peace first. Feel your feelings first. Build your boundaries first. And if forgiveness comes after all that, great. If it does not, that is fine too. If this video made you think differently, you will probably like my video on why anger is actually good for you. I will put the link on the screen. Thanks for watching. And stop being so hard on yourself for not forgiving someone yet. You will get there when you get there. Remember that healing is not a race. Some wounds take longer than others, and the people who pressure you to forgive probably have not walked in your shoes. You are allowed to take up space with your pain. You are allowed to feel it fully, so take your time. Your healing belongs to you and no one else.